Welcome to the World's Dirtiest Workshop by Rider of the Storm. We're in macro mode today on the camera to look at small things. Now, some people may be aware that I am a huge dirt biker. I love dirt bikes, I love dirt. Aside from that, I also love mountain biking, and nobody likes any of those things as much as they like their tunes, because we grew up with their tunes, right? And then we got into the mountain biking and dirt biking later. So this is my phone, and one of the problems is I have a RAM mount, and the RAM mount touches the phone here and here. Now that sleep button there is a real problem, and this volume down button is a real problem. And I don't care if it goes to max, but I do care if the volume suddenly cuts out on me. So I want to make sure that my sleep button is not a problem and my volume down button is not a problem. Now, the way I've been handling this, if you can see very, very closely, try and get that in focus there, that button is almost flush with the side of the phone. Now, this is a Walmart case. This is only, a few dollars, maybe $10. It really wasn't that much at all. Now, I'm using a wood tabletop here with just some paper on it to give it a firm place to sit while I hit it with this microfile. All I'm doing is going back and forth, making sure that I feel every so often to make sure that button is about as flush as that's going to get. Now, I might even work my way into the material around the button, which is part of the case itself. Yeah, the case is a couple bucks. If I screw it up, I'll just go to Walmart and get another one, right? And this is an iPhone 7, and there's tons of cases for iPhone 7s. So the way I'm feeling this is I tilt it back, so you can see I'm tilting it, and I'm feeling the case, and I tilt it forward, and I'm feeling the case. And then as I smooth it out, as I level it off, so the file is now level against the case, like that, right? I'm just going to feel and work that out. Hopefully that's in focus. So I'm feeling that. I've got it, the corner of it sitting on the table now. And it's hard to get a real solid cut while it's wiggling like that. So it helps to really, have it firmly on the table. I wouldn't put this in a vise because I'd be afraid to crush it. Just kind of working at that, feeling it while I work on it. I can see the black dust accumulating on either side of the button. So just work through this, take your time, go slowly. Don't expect to do this in 5 minutes. Watch a TV program and just keep working on it. You don't want to cut all the way through the button because that might mess it up. So just kind of work the button down. It's probably got 2 or 3 millimeters of plastic there, so just file through it. Well, that seems to be pretty well down. That is, I think that's against the case right now. So if you're a mountain biker out there and you don't want that to be a problem, hey, this is a great strategy for you. I've been doing this for quite a while now, and I can jump over things with my NC700X, surprisingly. And I need a phone that's gonna work. I need my tunes. I want to be able to hear my AC/DC while I'm flying through the air, right? So let's take a look at this button and see where we're at. Did I file into the case at all? No, well, a little bit, right there. It's okay. I was pretty careful. Now, see the difference in the buttons there? So I'm going to bring this down. Okay. Can everybody see that? So there's the volume up button. There's the volume down button. You can see that's all but gone. So now that is flush, that's not going to be a problem for me. So hey, I'm ready to go out there and rock on with my tunes. So there it is. That should be pretty well in focus. So one more time. Here's the up button. Here's the down button I just filed away. Now, of course, you want to turn on the phone and unlock it and test it. Now, I'm pretty sure that's still going to work because I've been at this for a while. But again, up button, down button, totally flush. That's no longer going to be a problem for me and my RAM mount. Now let's go over here and work on that sleep button. Looks like I've already done some filing on it. I'm going to, continue some of that filing work and remove the rest of that button. So I'm going to get some blue tape out. I'm going to tape around that button and begin filing. Okay, so waste not, want not, Put the tape back on there around that button. Okay. Just going to stick it down. And then I'm going to put a piece of tape on the left and the right there. And then I'm just going to feel it through as I'm filing. The trick to doing this is to get the tape right up against the button. Now you can see here that I overlapped the tape there on the other side there. So I gotta go over here. Today I'm a lefty, I'm sometimes a righty, but today I'm a lefty. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna move the blue tape. This is why blue tape is a really great tool. Yes, tape is a tool. Okay. So now we've taped that off, we can set that down and we can start going at it. Remember what I told you about leveling off the file? Hold it firmly. Yeah, it's going to wiggle. And just keep working at that. Take your time. Check it. So here I'm just looking at it. I really haven't gone very far with that. So just be careful. Don't touch your screen with the file. You don't want to damage your screen. Now I can feel the button. And try going evenly. So I'm going to try sliding the file across the button to get a nice even cut. I'm really applying a lot of force with my finger. Yeah, we got some dust. Yeah, that's working. Let's try the other side. Of the file, the other end of the file. See if we get a better cut out of it. Oh yeah. So just going at it. Now, where am I right now? I'm in the middle of my TV room. Your work table is where you find it. It is 95 degrees out right now in Texas, and the workshop is a real sweaty place. I just don't want to be there. My wife's in the other room watching her Korean soap operas, and I just asked her to turn down the volume so I can make this video. Sometimes you just need a little teamwork to get your job done. I work from home and I get a lot of stuff done. Oh, that feels nice. That feels like that is really leveled off. Alright, so I think that's about done. So that shows you how long that took. Let's make sure that is completely filed away. I'm feeling for the blue tape right now. Alright, let's peel that off and see where we are. So just a close up there. Okay, let's peel that away. Well, that is just a little further down. I'm going to have to work at that for a while. I'm going to retape it and refile it. Okay, we're back again. What can we see? Alright. Okay, so now I can see that. Let's take a look at that. You can see the curve of the button, and you can see the top sticking out there a little bit on this side, and the bottom sticking out a little bit. So let's get the file in here. Looks like I filed the top part of the button. See that edge up there? I must have not been feeling the button very well when I was filing, so I got a very uneven cut. So we're just going to have to be a little bit more careful about that as we work that button down. Now, you don't have to get this button all the way down past the surface. You just have to get it so that when it's pressed, you know, it doesn't do anything. You want to make sure that, you know, when you push your finger into the button and recess the button, that's when it does something. So your RAM mount, your bicycle mount, won't affect it. It looks like I got too much of the phone there, so I must have over-filed it a little bit, but you know what, I'm pretty serious about this. So you know what, I'm going to keep over-filing it. Go there, I'm going to go there. So you can see I'm actually filing through the blue tape. Alright, let's see where we're at. I have to be very careful when pressing the screen. I've activated the emergency call system a couple of times because it thinks that I'm being mugged or something. How does that look? That doesn't look too bad, actually. It's starting to look pretty good. Press firmly. I'm going to do this side by filing into the side of the case. I'm just going to go with it. Press really firmly. Make sure that that's really going to get done. Wow, that's pretty stubborn. That, you know, I'm working it down, but it's taking some time. It must be the way that this button sits inside the case. So it shows you it's a little tedious, but you know what? I'm going to get this done in about 10 minutes. You know, hey, that's not bad. That is not bad. Yeah, that looks like I'm getting it pretty good now. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. We're going to look at the functionality. See if we can get a good focus on that. That is a lot lower than what it was, to be honest. Now, if I were to push on that, let's, okay, so let's see if we can just close it open. Okay, now how much pressure do I need to, yeah, so I really need to get that past the surface to get that to sleep there. But you can see there when I rock the button, see how the button comes up? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold my finger down on the button and file it. So I'm going to hold the button down on this side, file it on the other. Interesting. Now I'm going to hold it down on this side and file it on the other. Don't want to accidentally call the cops. It looks like when I really push down hard, the other side of the button comes up. Let's get a good look at that now. Oh yeah, that's coming out real good. So hopefully you can see that. That is almost completely down. Does it work? Yeah. So I just have to, you can hear it clicking. So unlock, lock, unlock, lock. So everything still works. It's just way down that I have to push. Okay. Volume up, volume down, volume up, volume down. You can see that's working. Just the button is recessed. That's really awesome. That's going to work out great.